My name is Ashen Betty, and this is breaking news on NTV. An investigation by Airwars, a London-based non-profit, found that about 75% of the deaths reported by the Ministry of Health in Gaza matched the names of the Palestinian civilians who were reported online. Now, their findings, which were published this week, covered the first 17 days of the war and matched 2,236 victims. Here is Joe Dyke, the head of investigations at Airwars, as he spoke to Reuters.
So we're an open source monitoring organization that focuses on civilian harm across the globe. And we have teams that have worked on Syria, Ukraine, Yemen, Somalia, and other conflicts. And when the war broke out in Israel and in Gaza, we began documenting civilian harm using the same methodology we've applied elsewhere, which is gathering together all information about a particular incident from what local people are reporting, local civilians are reporting about what happened in particular. And so what we did was we cross-checked that information against the first Palestinian official Ministry of Health list. So we had around 3,000 names identified of civilians killed in the first 17 days of the war. We essentially cross-checked those against the Palestinian Ministry of Health with the view to understanding how reliable the information provided by the Palestinian Ministry of Health is, and also how reliable the information coming out of the local Palestinian families who were reporting civilian harm, etc. And what we found was 75% of all the names that were reported by Palestinians reporting themselves also appeared on the Ministry of Health list. So that tells you that there's a level of compatibility, and that tells you that it's at least at the beginning of the war, that the Ministry of Health process was rigorous and reliable. We know that the Palestinian Ministry of Health list was only recorded from those bodies that were taken to morgues. So if a body was, if a civilian was killed and they remained under rubble, for example, then they would not have been recorded in the Palestinian Ministry of Health list. So that suggests, and we don't make an extrapolation about how big, but it does suggest that the 7,000 may be the 7,000, which is the first Ministry of Health list from October 26th, may actually be an undercount.